All right, guys, welcome back. I'm out here with Javier. How are you, sir?
Good, good.
Good, man. How old are you?
I'm like 40.
40? Okay. Yeah, I'm 43. I almost forget how old I am sometimes, dude. It's crazy. So, are you from Tucson?
I was born in Fresno and raised in Baja, and then for problems with the law and this and that, I got into a little confrontation with some policemen, and I got arrested in
Yuma?
Yuma,
Okay.
and then for that I got transferred to Tucson,
Okay.
to a jail like it's a year in Tucson.
Yuma County?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Been there so many times.
Mhm.
Um, did you have to serve like any time in Cali? Like any prison out
And
there or anything?
I did a little bit of time for smuggling aliens, pollos, They, they counted so nice, They counted so nice that you should come and pick them up.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
That's
exist.
scary stuff, dog. That's scary.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind
man.
of
That's a
crazy.
rush. Damn, bro. So, how long have you been in Tucson?
I've been in Tucson like 3 years almost.
You like it out
Two
here?
years, 2 years in the lockdown, and 1 year. I just make 1 year in the outside.
Okay.
I started good. I started good when I got out from jail, and then for little things, you start getting a little bit trusted with yourself. As soon as you think, you just can keep the addiction back. Some people don't notice it, but they just play with it. They play with it. They say they're alright, and a little bit this, a little bit of that. Once you think, you're already like an addicted,
Yeah.
addicted person.
Yeah. And what is your main addiction right now?
Main
Yeah.
addiction, to be honest, main addiction can be anything that keeps me through the day. Like, let's say, I need G. I need, Crystal, man. I need G for that. And you gotta stick to that. Like, if you don't have it, you're in a bad mood.
Yeah.
You're in a bad mood, or a bad situation. Even friends turn out to be enemies. Like, you don't know what to do. Like, how to emphasize with everything, how to cope with everything that you pass through, and everything can pop up out of nowhere, like anything, a fucking problem like in front of you, just cause for your bad mood. If you don't know how to control them, they can be devastated.
Yeah.
So you gotta be aware of that. Like, if you're in addiction, just be careful with the others, not to hurt them. Like, you can hurt yourself, whatever you want. But the problem is the people, like we don't want to see kids, involved for our problem. They're gonna assassin one kid in your side because you don't pay excuse my language, your bill for this and that. You can damage a life. So that's probably with addiction, what we go through. People don't get it. Like, we even have rules for being addicted. Addiction people have their own rules to kick you out, ban you, or just beat you up. We have what we call the wall. It's like, if you're doing things wrong often, very often, once upon a time it gets old. Gotta go, you gotta pay some. Gotta pay.
Yeah, I understand how you were talking about after you got out of jail, you kind of got comfortable and then you decided to start using. That was my problem. Complacency. I got complacent.
Hmm.
After parole, I did parole for 6 months. And then, like a year after that, I got comfortable. I got bored. I thought
Hmm.
it was fine, and I decided to try one more time, try some heroin, smoked it one more time. And then, boom,
Yeah.
that sent me off another ride, bro, like another run. You know what I mean? I was just
Yeah,
fucking
you
sensitive.
get involved, you get enranflado. In Mexico, there's a word that they call enranflas. Like you go in a car, and
The car.
you don't know where you can. Like Lady Gaga called it, I never asked for a free ride. Like, I mean, there's gotta be something, you
Yeah.
know. You get into a car, it's gotta be the action or the thrilling, and that's part like drugs, you know, the rush of doing something. Like,
The lifestyle.
yeah, lifestyle. It becomes a lifestyle, and it's cool sometimes. Like we think it's cool, you know.
Yeah, it's fun sometimes, but it can get out of control. But the lifestyle and the routine, even before we pick up, that's the rush. Like that, we're addicted to all of that. I know I was, and I will always be. If I put a beer in my system, or if I relapse one more time, like there's no turning back for me, bro. And
Yeah.
have you been to rehab in Mexico? I hear that's pretty rough.
Mexico is good. I went to rehab in Mexico once.
Okay,
It was the greatest experience.
you liked it?
I like it a lot. They serve you Mexican food, you know, like real Mexican food. Like let's say they make the rice, they make the beans, and the strong plate will be like a little bit of pollo, but they can give you like a chop of onion, like a chili, fried chili, you know,
Wow.
little bit pork. They give you like 3, 4 tortillas. Eso sí, tortilla, you're gonna have a lot of tortillas, but it's good how they eat. I like it. You can eat a little bit of chunky, and it's food, organic food. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have what it is in here. The vitamins, the minerals,
Yeah.
a lot of good stuff. And we enrich our body like so fast, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing, man. Like living here and not being addicted, take care of your body, like it's that can be one of the best options, you know, to get out of drugs. Do something for yourself. If you're struggling with weight, you know, if you have problems, like set up your mind to a new living. Like
New life.
I'm a diminish the problem that is attacking me, and I'm a fucking
Yeah.
become a better person, become a new person. In me, like you kind of reflect almost a new person. So that's how you gotta think. Like we don't move on until we see like the green. You know, what they say, it's always green on the other side.
Yeah.
Greener than the other side. Where I go. And if you anyway, like if you made a mistake and you went down for a step you try to make, don't feel ashamed. You gotta go through it again as many times. But it's better to stop and think the relationship you have, the intelligent they are, the the decisions that they make like daily. If it is an everyday often that they're gonna fuck it up, and you're gonna end up in bars, or you're gonna end up fighting, and who knows? Maybe one day you don't come back.
Yep.
One key, a knife, or this, or that. In the streets you're gonna find every beast that you can find in the street.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be number one, like because you can try to be number one by power. You gotta have a lot of power in the streets, and there's people with a lot of power. Even that is competition right now in the street. So we gotta respect. We have what we do. We have principles. We obey principles, and that way we keep ourselves alive in a safe way.
Yeah. And a couple more questions. I don't want to keep you guys from your morning. Um, you're homeless right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you in contact with family or friends?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't rush my family because my ex-wife got a little bit traumatized about me,
Sure.
which is something that I don't like it. Maybe she used it as an excuse. She find it out as an excuse to push me out of her life, and that's great. But that's an obsession. Like, try to keep me away from them, this, that. But at the same time, it helped me a lot. Being a man for myself improving my life a lot. And I find new friends. I find girls, sexy girls. I I hang out with them, and like if I find them attractive, I make him a little bit my girlfriend for the moment or this
Yeah.
or that, whatever it becomes, whatever it comes out.
Yeah. So, like on a daily basis, how do you survive each day?
We survive. I used to stay at the park 22nd, so that's when there's a parroquia like San Guadalupe. They help a lot of homeless people. They give you a bag of sack lunch, and they give you what is it? The main thing is el caldo or el café.
Wow,
Coffee or caldo soup. To me, it's good.
that's good, bro.
It's good, and it's not the best. We can work. We can do something better for our life. But for now, like, while you realize, while you know yourself, some people don't know themselves. Like, why are you on drugs? They just probably save the stimulation. Some they don't even have a stimulation. They just like vegetable life. In reality, you gotta have enough injection. Why you smoking? Why you know?
Yeah. And what is what's the worst thing you hate about
About about
addiction, the blues, and homelessness? Like, what's the worst thing you hate about being out here?
that people stop believing in you. It's just a substance. Like depends on the minds you attacking. Like me, I don't consider myself a mastermind, but I know it's just a substance that helped me for now, like to stay relevant or whatever. It's just a substance that helped me, and that's it. Uh, if anything, if anything to complain about life will be who, what roles you taking, what is it that you admire in life? What is it that you hoping to get out of some person or see something in you like a shine or this or that? You don't know. People addiction is compared to answers of life. Search. Some people search for something for the high that stimulate the dopamine that it has.
Yep.
Some people look for something in life, and that something's got to become something real for you to be able to pursue it. If you're a dreamer, this or that, what are you?
Right on, man. You're a very smart guy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know a lot about addiction, this life. You're a very smart guy. Last question. If any family or friends watch this video, do you have a message for them or do you want to say anything?
Of course, yeah. Friends and family, like I love you all. Like in this life, whatever we have is a memory. So if you become part of me, that memory is always gonna live. And you probably be alive to me. So keep it up, keep your head up. Don't keep your head up with a shame, because it can result bad. Tragics, tragics in life, we we might not be aware about it, but they happen. They happen. So to avoid them, we need to be humble in the future, receive the future, and be always ready to give the extra mile. Just be happy with yourself and with the others. That's it.
Right on. And in
All my
case they're
family.
wondering, do you have a plan to get out of this lifestyle?
Yes, I already
You got
have.
a plan? Okay, good.
And
Good.
that's it.
Do you know where like the detox and rehabs and all that is here?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, brother. Well, thank you for your story. Very, very nice talking to you, man.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you, bro.